This is one butterfly out of 99, and to be exact, I think this one is number 36, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, this is an ever-growing, slightly unhinged total. I'm not sure if it's gonna be 99 or more. Anyway, today's subject, the Papilio Ulysses, also known as the blue mountain butterfly, is a creature that looks like it accidentally flew out of a fantasy lighting department. It's intensely blue, almost unreal, the kind of color that makes you suspicious of both nature and your paint palette. Anyway, by now I think I've done 4 blue butterflies, and I think I'm ready to move on to a new color, just because my painting, my canvas, is starting to look a bit more blue than I actually wanted to. In the beginning I wanted the blue morpho to be like the main attention grabber, but right now I have 3 that are grabbing everyone's attention. So time to move on and see how I'm going to fix this. In this video, I'm just showing you the full real-time process, roughly 1 hour of painting condensed into about 18 minutes, if I'm not wrong, because while watching paint dry is spiritually important, it is not exactly algorithm-friendly content. This piece is part of my ongoing butterfly series, a collection that started innocently and has now evolved into something I no longer fully control. Each butterfly gets its own delicate painting, its own attention, its own slightly obsessive level of detail. The current count is expanding. I've stopped saying the number out loud for legal and emotional reasons. Anyway, the process usually goes like this. I lay down a base layer with confidence. I immediately lose that confidence. More layer to compensate. Blend things until they look intentional, or at least convincing from a distance. Zoom into close and discover problems I didn't know existed. Stare at it like the painting will confess its mistakes first. Fix one thing, accidentally create 2 new problems. Call it artistic process. Anyway, the Papilio Ulysses is especially cruel in the best way. That deep electric blue is not just a color, it's a challenge. It shifts in the light and it refuses to sit still visually, and it quietly judges every brush stroke you make. Naturally, I accepted this challenge with 0 hesitation and moderate regret. Now, if you enjoy this kind of relaxing but slightly chaotic acrylic painting videos, then you'll probably feel free and very at home here. This channel is where I create original nature-inspired paintings, usually involving insects that look far more cooperative in real life than they are on canvas. I also offer custom commissions for people who look at this and think, yes, I would like one tailored specifically to my own level of artistic chaos. Custom commissions are available. I mainly specialize in pet portraits. If you're interested, I do have a couple of videos up there of dogs, if I'm not mistaken, and a few cats. Normally I charge between 55 and 60 euros for an A4 size watercolor, 70 to 80 euros for an A4 sized acrylic painting. I also work with wash, depending on how chaotic you want things to be. Anyway, I'll leave you my email and my Etsy shop if you want to check them out. Meanwhile, I'll just put some cute music in the background and let you enjoy the rest of the painting, and I hope I'll see you next time.